forward in that bright pink jacket. Set for the first. They're off. Racing then, 2 miles ahead of them. And through the early stages, Charlie Bear just fluffed the start slightly, but 2 miles to make up some lost leeway as they head off through the first furlong. And Optimum and Efferetta were the first couple to show with down the inside rail Restart, who's also in a prominent position. They're being followed through by Goblin in the red and black hoops, just sits in behind the pace in company with Spirit on the Mount in the yellow body. Yorkcliffe runs the rail, light blue of Sovieta, and further back to the black colours of Zafir, who's posted a bit deeper on the course as they head round the bend on the first occasion in the Southwell-racecourse.co.uk amateur riders handicap. So long old haul ahead of them on ground now standard to slow, so may just take a bit of staying power this race as they head down the home run first time. In a dispute, Optimum with the big white noseband, the big white face of Efferetta moves alongside, length back to the rail runner, that's Restart, and they're about a length and a half on then to Spirit on the Mount, with next in the field to Goblin, just a shake of the reins there for a moment or two. Yorkcliffe runs the rail, High Dancer the light blue is a shade keen just in behind the pace, in company there in the black with Zafir, and deeper on the course the cheek pieces and noseband of Q Beauty, who's about 2/3 of the way down the field, followed through by Sovieta. Further back then to Stravita, who sits well back third last as they race past us on the first occasion, those pink colours, and they're tracked through then by Charlie Bear, and the one who was a long last is the winner of the race last year, Cumbria Knight, who's going to have to go some from there, is about 6 lengths off the second last horse, well off the pace in the hands of Nicky Jefferson as they head then round the turn and race towards the final mile of the contest. So up front, with the advantage, just Efferetta nosing ahead marginally, being well backed at bigger odds, Efferetta. So too is the one on the inside, that's Optimum, and that's now a half a length away. Length back then, the black sleeves of Spirit on the Mount, who's always been on the case from Restart, and also Goblin in that little group with High Dancer, who's still a shade keen. They're being tracked through by Zafir, who'll give the outside to no one, and then next is Reminiscent in the two-tone blue, who just hunts up the leaders as they maintain the progress. This little group move on by about 3 or 4 lengths to Sovieta, and still at the back, Cumbria Knight, who's about to move past Yorkcliffe, who's not run a great race to this point, but Cumbria Knight still has a mountain to climb, although is now trying to make some headway, but to be honest, from there, well, we'll need to sprout wings. So they head then well down the back straight, passing the 6, and at the head of affairs, Optimum now being ridden along. Efferetta's losing ground pretty quickly, and Spirit on the Mount moves on to Zafir out wide, then Goblin, who's back in third from High Dancer, who's still a bit keen. Further back then to Optimum on the inside, Restart, Reminiscent, as they now round the turn, and they're heading now down to the half-mile pole here. It's starting to get a bit of hard work for some of these runners as they pass the half-mile. So up front, Zafir and Scott Dobson has a lead of about a length and a half to High Dancer, who's gone keenly throughout when he get home. Further back in third then to the ridden along Goblin, still running away this High Dancer as they round the turn and now head on down to the 3. So up front, Zafir from High Dancer, they're about 5 lengths on now, back in behind to Goblin in third. Reminiscence moved into fourth as they now start to head off to the final 2, and High Dancer pretty readily takes up the running here and is starting to boot away as they now head down towards the final furlong, and High Dancer from in second, Zafir, they're at long intervals in behind. Back in third is Goblin, and as they now start to race towards the closing stage as well, High Dancer is absolutely miles clear here for Emily Stead, who looks like registering a first winner, and in some style. It won't get any easier than this. High Dancer in the colours of Midland Park Racing will bolt up in the first race. From in second place, Zafir, and then a scrap on for third position. It looks like our Q Beauty will just get third. Does from out wide Stravita, who never really figured, and then to the inside, Goblin.